Good afternoon, football fans, and welcome back to CFRC at the Lang. I'm Jesse Bell, and I'm joined today by fifth-year quarterback for the Gales, number 12, Alex Vreeken. Alex, thank you for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me.
Let's get straight to it. Tell me about your recruiting journey to Queens.
It was an interesting one. My recruiting class was the COVID recruiting class, so I couldn't go on any visits anywhere. Everything was like Zoom calls and stuff like that. So I was lucky enough that I was able to get notice kind of thing before the pandemic hit. And then, just a lot of Zoom calls. And then I kind of realized I wasn't going to leave the province. And like being from Kingston, I actually didn't want to come to Queens to start. I wanted to get out. Just wanted to see a different city and get out. And then Coach Snyder got the coaching job, and I toured a couple campuses just on my own, and then just tried to build relationships with coaches all around the OUA, and kind of realized that the coaching staff here was going to kind of support me the best from like an offensive perspective, but also just like across the coaching staff. So like Coach Beck and Coach Danger, I had relationships with them, whereas other programs, like I don't think that's as common, where the defensive guys don't always recruit the offensive guys at the same time, if you know what I mean.
Sure.
And then built a really good relationship with Coach Nez, talked like every day, and then Coach Flaxman at the time as well. And then the biggest thing for me was getting to know Coach Snyder and listening to players that he had coached. I realized that he was the guy I wanted to play for. So yeah.
Okay, interesting. I wasn't aware that Queens wasn't the initial plan. That's interesting. I get it. Also from Kingston, also ended up going to Queens. There is that desire to see new things, get new experiences.
Okay.
I am curious, though. It may not have been the original idea, but now that you are here, you are playing for Queens. Is there a level of significance that comes with that, being somebody from Kingston originally?
Yeah. I've said this before, but I was the ball boy when I was in high school here.
Right.
So I definitely have been around the program and realized how special a place Richardson Stadium is. And it's, for me, I really enjoy it because I've got my family here, my friends are here. So I get to play in front of the people I care about and that support me the most. So, and even my high school coaches too, same thing. So it's a very kind of full circle moment where, as much as I'm not with those people at all the times anymore, they're still able to be a part of my journey, which is really nice. So
absolutely. Play a high profile position for a high profile program. How do you manage the pressure that comes with that?
Yeah. I don't know, pressure builds diamonds, I would say. So just kind of got to lean into it. And I think as a offensive collective and even as a team collective, we just kind of do a good job of supporting each other. And when you're playing with your boys, it's not as much about you don't think about that stuff. It's just hey, I want to ride for this guy, make sure he's successful. So that's kind of the easiest way to do it.
For as important and as high pressure as it is, football is still a game. And why do we play games originally?
Have fun.
Have fun. Fantastic. That makes me very happy to hear. What is your favorite golden moment from your time at Queens?
Yeah, I think I got a couple. In 23, we were playing here against the Mustangs, and it was near the end of the game, and I don't remember what DB it was, but we got a pick, and then we came out, we ran a smash concept to the field, and I threw a pick right away in the red zone, and I was pissed. And it was literally on a play that we talked about it during the week in practice, and we basically just kind of ruled out what I did, and I did it. So that was a tough one. And then we come off the field, and I just kind of pulled everyone together, and it was just all right, boys, we have the best defense in the country. We're going to get the ball back. We're going to have a minute to score, and we're just going to go down the field and score. And we ran a little quick something. I don't remember exactly what it was. We ran a little quick pass, and we ran a quarterback draw, and we ran my favorite concept at the time, and they played cut, and they didn't kind of get over top of Jack Ashby Jacobs on the sideline. So I was able to kind of rail shot it to the field. And yeah, just I know athletes talk about being in a flow state and stuff like that, but in my head, I wasn't even really 3rd and 7 against number 1 team in the country. At home, we got to convert. It was kind of just I just trusted the process and trusted the work that I'd done the entire off season and just trusted everyone on the offensive unit. And, it came up big, and then we went down and scored, and we're ahead at that time. So yeah, that was a huge goal moment for me.
And I remember the crowd absolutely erupted when Jack pulled that in. I, up in the booth, could not believe it. It was such a gutsy call. Like you said, 3rd and 7. Best team in the country at the time. Go out there, make a completion like it was nothing.
Yeah,
Incredible stuff.
It's a good time.
Well, there you have it, folks. Alex, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to speak with me today. And thank you, folks, for tuning in. We'll see you again next Friday for another edition of CFRC at the Lang.